What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something very special that we have to react to today. It's gonna be the trailer for Frieren.
Woo!
We are super stoked. We ended up binge watching Frieren, I think, this past week. And
Yes, we did.
if you noticed, for anybody that's been here since the beginning, I reacted to Frieren sometime last year. Nikki hasn't, and so we binged it this week and we're excited.
We're so excited. It was really good. I love Lord of the Rings, so this anime definitely, was in my realm of things I love.
Yeah, and it's so funny because while we were watching it, we kind of discussed the introduction of elves and the dwarves and kind of this world of Frieren and how much we've fallen in love with it, the music, the scenery.
It's been very whimsical, very whimsy.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And so we're gonna be reacting to Frieren season 2. We haven't seen the trailer, so without further ado, let's go and jump into today's reaction to Frieren season 2 trailer.
Aww.
これは大物だね。よし。いい景色ですね。
確かにいい景色だ。
こうして大事なものが増えていくのが嬉しいのかもしれません。
So homey, so comforting.
Oh my god.
これは人類にはどうしようもない。
Oh my god.
こんなことは生まれて初めてです。
じゃあどうしろって言うんだ。今だって逃げたくてたまら
Oh
ない。
my god.
逃げたくなったらみんなで逃げよう。僕たちはパーティーなんだから。
パーティーっていうのはそうじゃないと機能しないんだ。それじゃあ行こうか。
Sounds like another adventure to me. Damn.
Dude. And also, what we also plan on doing is reacting to the openings and endings. Nikki hasn't watched the openings and endings of the series. We pretty much skipped all of them. And one of my reactions in the series was one of the songs that actually came out in this trailer. This person has done, I think this person, the sound or like the music part, she does one of the endings for Frieren. So that's why, like, when I was hearing it while the trailer was going on, it was pretty emotional to the point where I was like almost tearing up.
It's like every episode.
That's every episode.
Anime.
we were rewatching the series and I was like, dude, it hits different on a rewatch, and also like hearing the songs and stuff. It's to get it fully immersed in Frieren again is really cool. But the trailer, what did you think of the trailer?
The trailer is, man, it still hits very, like I said, it's just very cozy anime. And then of course you have your fighting scenes, your action scenes, all the, the adventures that they go through, and continuing on, and then with people that, that she's met so far, I feel like it's gonna be great. Like, I already know.
We finished rewatching the series, and to see Verbal again.
Yeah.
And obviously some other familiar faces. This trailer went by so quick, so I wonder if we can kind of go back. But obviously the Himmel flashbacks, those always hit.
That was awesome.
Those always hit so different. And we saw some action scenes. So I'm excited about those. I wonder if we're going to get more flashbacks with them being in the dungeon. I think rewatching it, I realized that there's a lot of like times where they're in the dungeon and they're always like talking about like
Defeating the Demon King.
The Demon King or the Dungeon Master. And it's just like the adventure, the party of heroes and their adventures like always come into play when it comes to them like going through the journey, which with obviously with Stark and Fern.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Damn, I'm so excited. It comes out tomorrow.
I know. Same. We just caught up today, so everything's still fresh in my mind, and there's a lot of like emotional parts to this anime, and it's very different. It's very different from what we've watched so far. So I really, really enjoyed it. Every episode is just kind of, it just takes you to a happy place, and it's just so relatable. Frieren is she's my spirit animal.
Yeah.
I can't say anymore. I mean, even Fern too. Like they're just, two peas in a pod, and you can relate to them in every situation. Especially, with the way they interact with each other, the way they interact with Dark, right?
Well, it's so funny because we pronounce it Stark, but in the English dub, they actually call him Stark.
Stark.
Yeah. So
I think they pronounce it like that too. It's just it's more like noticeable in the English.
In the Japanese, they say Stark.
Oh yeah. It's true.
But there is like a little subtlety of the sh, and we also realize that this is very like German inspired. So there's a lot of like lore that we don't know about coming from the German aspect, and so it's eye-opening. All these names, all these, it's just so cool to be really fully immersed in this world again. So I'm excited. We're both excited.
We're so excited. Can't wait for what this season brings and what adventures we're gonna take on. So
yeah, and for us, I watched it last year, and we got to watch it again this week, so you don't have to wait. But
thank goodness.
This was a good amount of time of waiting, but I can just already tell that the production is gonna be so sick. So anything else that we might have missed?
No, I'm just so excited to watch it. I think it's one of the animes that I'm most excited for.
Yeah.
Of course, every anime that we watch is always exciting to watch, especially if we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But this one, Mara has been telling me, so much about it, and now seeing it because I love Lord of the Rings. It's just the music, the scenery, the colors. I love it all. So I'm just so excited to see season 2.
It's such a vibe, and I couldn't be more stoked. Especially like rewatching it. There's the moments with like Himmel and stuff. She can tell you, like I was already like, I'm ready for more Himmel flashbacks, dude. I'm so excited.
Same.
So tune in with us. We're gonna be reacting to it this week, and can't wait to see some familiar faces. So yeah, we'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Subscribe. Patreon in the description. Discord. Psych. But yeah, now we'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.